As parents, those of you who are parents, do you just let your children do whatever they want? Do they dictate how things go? That was a strong no. No, you set guides, you set rules because you want them to be protected. Do you tell them to go take a fork or a butter knife and stick it in the outlet? No. How many of you have done that? Don't raise your hands. No, because you love your child and you don't want them to get hurt. When they go ride a bike, you ask them to please wear a helmet. When I grew up, when there was more free-range children going about, how many of you remember when you came home when the lights were on? Remember that? I look back, man, my mom and dad let us do a lot that I don't think in today's age would be acceptable. I wonder, is that good or bad? But later on, my mom and dad say, hey, here are some things that I expect of you. Not because I want to ruin your life, but you're getting older. You need to learn how to be an adult. So you give them responsibility. You don't want to have anybody running around with a butter knife or scissors. Sometimes it's not so obvious to kids though. And especially even in our faith, when we're young in our faith, spiritually immature, growing, we don't always understand everything. And sometimes we have to take that step. Well, no, obviously we have to learn, but we have to ask questions. It takes time to understand. And so the law, in a way, from the very beginning, acted as a protection, as a guardian, and as a guide, but cannot save us because we're incapable of being perfect. God does not expect perfection.